Welcome to Walcha Dairy here on the northern tablelands of New South Wales. My name's Peter Notman. I'm owner along with my wife Elaine of the property here. So it's situated about 45 minutes south of Armidale. Home is in South Gippsland, a small place called Poorong. It's predominantly a dairy farming area, situated about half an hour from the coast, Bass Strait. We saw opportunities in coming to Walcha, mainly because of large amounts of gently undulating land, in this case, in this particular farm, closer to a fresh milk market, potential to grow a lot of feed under a rain-fed operation.
Hi, I'm John Crittenden. I'm the manager of Walcha Dairies. Grew up on the mid-north coast. Bit of a challenge to come up here to the highest dairy altitude-wise in Australia.
The pasture base probably, although it may be suitable for beef production, probably wasn't really suitable for dairy production, so obviously that had to be taken out and new pasture established, so new ryegrass pastures established. That meant controlling with Roundup, a lot of work in that area, fertilising, new pastures, drilling. We sort of identified the winter feed cap would be a problem looking at the temperatures here at Walcha, a long-term history. We felt that we sort of understood ryegrass from where we come from, and probably a small amount of work that we'd done in the area as well. So we felt that we just wanted to try and put in as winter productive perennial ryegrasses as we could, and hopefully that they would last 3 years in this sort of environment. We felt, along with nitrogen during that autumn period, applications of gibberellic acid, that we felt, along with other fertiliser type strategies, that we could probably grow a reasonable amount of winter feed. But as John has said, who's managing here, that we are still going to be short of winter feed, and we have got the options to lift grain substantially as well to supplement what pasture we can grow at that time of the year.
Okay, we're milking 780 cows currently on 1,100 acres. Cows are averaging 25.6 litres. Butterfat's about 3.9. Cell count's running around 145,000. This is a rotary 80 stand. Rotary milks just over 400 cows an hour. We can put the cows through in around 2 hours. That's the milking side of it. It's fully computerised.
I think in this type of pasture-based system, there's a fair bit known about ryegrasses themselves. We think that it's sort of a fairly resilient plant, and probably one of the important things anywhere is just try and keep grazing pressure fairly well on ryegrass, I think. And that seems to me to be important wherever you go. I know I did an Nuffield scholarship probably 10 years back now, and travelled through South America, Europe, North America, and New Zealand as well. And it showed up that was an important lesson, to make sure you keep the pressure on the ryegrass, and particularly in late spring, just so that that ryegrass doesn't go to seed, and try and make sure you can try and graze it 3 leaf, which is often a couple of tonne of dry matter being carried per hectare. So if we can achieve those outcomes, I think that would be not too dissimilar to a lot of areas.